Hey Gemini, what's happening with you? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to If You're New. Happy birthday to all my Geminis celebrating your birthday today. Gemini, let's look at the person heaviest on your mind. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, firestorm. All right. I ain't get the whole intro out. Behind the scenes of the person heaviest on your mind. What's going on there? Closing cycle and cope. All right. Let's see. Overall energy. The Two of Cups in reverse. All right. What's going on behind the scenes, Gemini? Somebody's trying to cope with the closing of this cycle. All right. Somebody feel like it's really over this time. They having a look. It says firestorm, karmic drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Okay. Somebody going through it. I guess they accepting it, Gemini. Maybe you put your foot down. Firestorm. What's going on here? What's going on here? Firestorm, closing this cycle. Cope. I said somebody put their foot down. There's the Queen of Swords in reverse. There could have been an argument. Or like I said, maybe you could have gotten real cold with someone. You know, and they never thought they would see that side of you. So they feel like, oh yeah, it's over. It's over. I ain't no Gemini would snap out like that. It's got to be over. If it ain't over for you, it's over for them. Because they're saying, firestorm here. So I have the Nine of Swords in reverse, the World, Page of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Fool. They're still watching. They're behind the scenes still watching. Feeling like they missed out. For some of you, they feel like they missed out on telling you how they feel. But not in a good way. Like negative. Like they had stuff that they wanted to say. And they didn't say it. When you guys were probably going back and forth or whatever. Look, and they didn't say it. The Strength card in reverse, Coward. Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. Six of Pentacles. They feel like somebody more attractive. There's something that they feel like they should have said, that they were foolish, that they missed the opportunity to say how they felt. For some of you, like I said, it's anger. It could be back and forth. Like 1 minute they feel like, you know, I wish I would have told them how I felt, like a sentimental type thing. And then the next minute it's, you know, I should have went off. You know, they went off on me. I should have went off on them and told them how I really feel about them. You know, put a mirror in front of them the way they did me. So they go back and forth. But they also have this fear that you'll find somebody more attractive here. Or you'll give to somebody. For some of you, maybe you would take care of, with the Emperor being here, you would take care of somebody that's more attractive. Give more to them. Six of Cups. Somebody's reminiscing about the past. This is behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Four of Swords. When they reminisce about the past, they, you know, feel a lot of anxiety. Knight of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords. For some of you, you could have someone new and they're watching you and this new person and how this person is treating you. All right. And it's you know, making them think about the past, making them think about how they treated you unfairly, or, you know, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, that they didn't give you the love that you gave them. It's like they're seeing that now, because someone, for a lot of you, this could be future energy, but they are seeing this person treat you better and seeing the love from the outside, seeing how you love someone. And like I said, reminiscing on, I had that love. I had that. And they wasn't given the same in return. They're feeling this anxiety. I feel like with the Seven of Swords being here in reverse, it's like they're confessing to themselves. It's like they could be confessing out loud as they're spying on you, watching you. They can be saying like, damn, I didn't take care of Gemini like that. I'm seeing how this new person is taking care of Gemini, or how Gemini is taking care of this new person. Or yourself, Gemini. They can see how you're taking care of yourself. Either way, they're confessing to themselves like, I didn't give Gemini that reciprocity. Okay? And they're trying to cope with that. They're having to cope with that mirror, being able to see. Them spying on you is allowing them to see where they messed up. And really feeling like this cycle has just totally come to a close. Like Gemini ain't coming back. Look what Gemini have now. All right, we have running, divine female, and we have spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. Okay. I feel like if there's the divine female, the further and further they get away, the more somebody is having this ego death. Like I say, realizing like, damn, this person is ascending, they're giving more to themselves. Like you could be a divine masculine, but you're giving more nurturing and care to yourself. And they can see, how they say you got to show people how to treat you. It's like that's what this person is spying and watching you and going, damn, I didn't do that for them. Let's say you went out your way to do something special for yourself, right? And maybe you post about it or something like that. Maybe you go to a place that you've always talked about to this person. Like I've always wanted to do this, and then you go and do it, and this person is seeing you do it, and it's like, dang, they asked me several times to do this with them. They told me several times that this was their dream, this is what they wanted to do, and now I have to watch them do it. I should have been a better person and supported this or whatever. All right, had to get that out, huh? Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're stuck on watching you. All right. This person is stuck on watching you, Gemini. It's like they're inspired by you. They're inspired by your growth. And they may have like an addiction or something to watching you. Like every day they tune in to see what you have going on. As you move on, as you move forward. Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Cups. They're starting to control their emotions more. Four of Swords. They're dealing with a lot of stress. The Four of Swords is here twice. They're dealing with a lot of stress. The Cope card is here. I feel like they're trying to get their emotions intact. Going through that ego death, spiraling. Drinking a lot, coping. And I feel like friends here with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, they're no help. They're no help. They're being dependent on friends and other third-party things. Could be the alcohol or some other coping mechanism. They're dependent on that while they're constantly spying on your forward movement. What else behind the scenes? Page of Cups, the Empress, and the Five of Cups. An apology. An apology with the Page of Cups Offering that to this divine feminine here, this Empress energy. Sadness, because things have been chaotic for them since the separation with the Two of Cups. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Been dealing with a lot of misfortune. So this person is starting to connect the dots here. They're starting to feel like, you know, maybe I should apologize to this divine feminine, to this Gemini energy. Maybe I should apologize to them and set the record straight. And, you know, then maybe I can move on with my life. Yeah, Five of Swords, because this is where they at. Even though they see you living better, doing better, I think that there's a part of this person that's, you know, speaking to them, that's saying, you know, why don't you just at the very least apologize? Okay, because this is where they at. They feel stuck, trapped. They can't move on. They can't move forward. All they do is spy on you and see what you have going on. And they're not moving on at all. Just beating themselves up, from what I can see. Beating themselves up like, dang, I could have been with this person. I could have been with them. I could have been sharing all of these moments with them, that I'm spying from afar, watching them have this. And for some of y'all, have this with somebody else, no less. You know? The Ten of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Have this with somebody else. They have to watch this. But I think, again, this person on your mind here, I think that they're also starting to connect, like, look, I need to make amends. I need to make amends. If I want anything new, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles in reverse. If I need to release and let go. I need to come in, release and let go of how I feel, of this apology, whatever it is. All right? Whatever it is. Anything else going on with this person? Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. A person heaviest on Gemini's mind. Anything else going on? Living in the moment. Living in the moment. Shady. Okay, Shady and police station. Oh, do tell. Do tell. All right, living in the moment. Somebody could have been living in the moment, doing some shady activities, Gemini. In the house. In the house. Somebody could have been doing some shady activities in the house here. Got the police call. Or they doing something unlawful in the house. Emperor in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel like I need to mind my business just a little bit. And y'all know I'm a nosy person, but there's something about this that's making me say, you know what? I may not. I know y'all want to know, but sometimes I be like, I'd rather not know. All right. But let's see here. Nine of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel like somebody's trying to forget. Somebody's trying to forget about this situation. The person heaviest on your mind is trying to forget about this situation. Trying to occupy themselves. But look like they're doing something shady here. Look, the Six of Cups in reverse with the Magician in reverse. For some of you, somebody could be doing some spell work here. The Lovers and the Three of Cups. Yeah, somebody's doing some spell work. All right, this person heaviest on your mind. That's what the shady business is. All right, this person is trying to do some spell work to bring you back for this reunion. Three of Cups, the Lovers. Somebody may be trying to put a love spell on you, Gemini. They haven't, even though you've set this person free, they haven't given up on this. This person could be like going to spiritual jail here, which is just dealing with a lot of karma for doing this, because you're happy and this person can clearly see this. And this is how you get caught up in stuff like this. This person can clearly see that you're happy either with someone else or by yourself. They can clearly see that they did not give you what you deserve, and probably still can't. Not on the level that you on, all right? And then rather than letting you go and live your best life, living your moment, they out here doing some shady work like this, all right? Trying to pull you back in with some love spells and shit. Trying to pull you back in so that you guys can reunite. They can't take the fact that they missed out on a good thing here. But you know, I always tell y'all protected, so you ain't got to worry, but you need to be aware. You don't have to worry, but you need to be aware. Okay? That somebody is trying to do a love spell on you here. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, but yeah, they doing some shady business. Because like I said, they can clearly see that you just, but why pull you back down to their level? You know what I'm saying? They see you doing good and you're fine. So why pull you back down to their level? Just to keep you stuck down there. No. They need to rise up is what they should be doing. But instead, they're trying to send you some kind of love spell. The nerve. But all right. Like I said, aware. That's what's going on behind the scenes, Gemini. Behind the scenes. Let's see. A decision. All right. Are you choosing? Make a decision. Make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. All right. You deserve it. Choose you. That's what I have for you, Gemini. If you like this reading, it resonates with you, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you need to book a personal reading, that information is in the description. And until I read you again, Gemini, keep doing you, boo-boo.